Yo, today we're going to talk about Coach for Men Platinum. What can we say about all the blue fragrances that are coming out? They are not all smelling the same, but they got the same shower gel. Like, let's be honest, they smell like luxury shower gel that we used to express with that fresh ambroxany type we used to wear when we were young, like fresh, citrusy, with some bass and yada yada yada, like in a good way, and for a good reason. They smell really good, and people seem always to give you lots of compliments when you wear a fragrance like that. But I think it's more like if I wear a more challenging, not even challenging, but sweeter perfume, maybe people are afraid to compliment you that you smell delicious or interesting instead of, wow, you smell like fresh, new showered. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But by smelling Sauvage, I never owned Sauvage, but I tried Sauvage probably 20 times. I had decants and everything. And I think it smells good on other people, but on me, I can't stand it. Like it's so loud, screechy, in your face, like pow. And people seem to hate the perform, or what you want to call it. You know what I mean? The last one that came out, I actually prefer that to the other one. I like loud fragrances, but Savage is like just bullet through the head, pow! Like so annoying. But on other people, when you get wafts of it, it smells really good. But then again, you smell it all day, every day. You can't even sit on the bus, go in a mall that you don't smell a guy smell like Savage. But this one smells have the Savage DNA, but with vanilla and pineapple. And I want to say this smells 10 times better than Savage. 10 times better than Savage. You got that creaminess, pineapple. The opening is better than a lot, maybe all the blue fragrances. This got that slight gourmandish touch, and Sauvage sucks compared to this. Sucks. I have this blue fragrance, YSLY EDP. It it's much better than Sauvage, but this crushes this one too, in my own opinion. I have had this for maybe one and a right over a year, 12, 13, 14 months now. I, I find this really cloying in the two first hours, even though I take two sprays. Sometimes it lasts a long time, and sometimes I think I just get nose blind to it because I get so annoyed by it. Even though I take two splashes of this one just behind here, it's so crazy. One time I went to a job interview and I wore this one, and I was like, when I was on my way to the job interview, I just took two sprays. I was like, fuck, that was too much. I was like, this one is loud in the beginning, but it creeps down, gets a little bit more cozy. This got any day, and you can get this is 60 ml bottles. I think in where I live, it's everything is more expensive. But if you are in America, UK, whatever, and got this fragrance X and all this kind of stuff, you can get this for like nothing. And this is better than Coach is like, let's be honest, they make like cheap luxury brand, like cheap luxury brand. YSL is like 10 times more expensive than Coach in the fashion world, at least. But this is 10 times better than this. I'm sorry to say, just go and try it. I think this is discontinued, but you can get it online everywhere still. So I would just suggest you to go and smell this stuff. It lasts a good couple of hours, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes I get, with my skin, you never know. Sometimes I get 5, 6 hours. Sometimes I get 7, 8. So, and the same with this. This lasts a little bit longer than this. But again, sometimes maybe I don't smell it. But one time I wore this for like 7, 8 hours, and I went to go to the gym and I worked out, and then it just bursted out of me again. So, but I find it's really glowing in the beginning, even though I put not that much on. So yeah, I would definitely go check out both this and this. But if you want to, this hasn't been out that long, but I know this is already a top seller. But I know a lot of people are sleeping on this, and this you get the vanilla, you get the pineapple, plus the blues type of stuff. So maybe you will stick a little bit more out, and you'll be a little bit more inviting. This can be a little bit. So yeah, do what you like, but test out. Don't buy Sauvage. If you like it, of course, I'm not going to sit there and tell you what to do. But come on, Sauvage has been. How many bottles do you think they sell a year of that shit? Then go for the Perform. Even though it's weaker, it smells smoother, better. You don't got that Ambroxan punching you in the face. Thank you. Bye bye.